Hello, welcome back. Just when we thought we might have turned the corner and stopped the rot, we're back to normal, a losing ways. Welcome to the Sicilian Defence. Hello and welcome to episode 33 of the Sicilian Defence. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have games against Sampadoria at home in SerieA and Torino away also in SerieA. So how have we been doing? You'll see from this screen, not particularly well. Last time you were with us, Crotone and Napoli, a 5-0 win against Crotone, which was rather splendid, but then back to normal 1-1 draw. A Jack Clark goal giving us that 1-1 draw against Napoli. But since then, we've lost 2 on the trot. Hellas Verona at home. Jack Clark and Sabri are the scorers in that one. Excuse me, seem to have got a frog in the throat. Yeah, so this is how that one went. Priero scoring after 14 minutes, Jack Clark after 26, and then a penalty and another goal from Priero getting his hat-trick after 58 minutes, basically put us 3-1 down. And all we did then, we managed to get one back through Sabre, but it wasn't enough. They basically shut up shop, and that was the end of that. I think we've said in the To Be a Legend series, what has been noticeable is giving the ball away. It's so annoying, but we seem to be doing it a lot in both of the series. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do about it in the meantime. And then Roma. Well, we didn't do too badly for the first, 45 minutes or so. They had a goal after 2 minutes. Ambrose thought he scored after 5. It was disallowed by VAR. We did get a goal after 16 minutes. And then it was all square at half-time, but then they upped the ante. Dzeko, Batashai, Dzeko and Batashai again, making it 5-1. And Ambrose, 3 minutes into injury time, managed to get a Clora goal back for us, which made it look a bit more respectable of 5-2, but it's not doing us much good at the moment because we're back down in the relegation zone. 7 points from 8 games and 2 wins, 1 draw, 5 losses. We've got -3 on the old goal difference at the minute, so that's not good. Need to be picking ourselves up. Needless to say, still up to 6th, 13 points, so it's only 6 points. A couple of wins would actually put us back in there. Maybe not today, because we've got Sampadoria, who are currently 2nd in the division, and then Torino, who are below us, but they who knows, they might come good at some point or other, and possibly against us, the way things are looking. So today it's about maybe getting a draw at best if we can, and then if possible, I think we'll be looking for a win against Torino. So if we can get 4 points out of these, then we'll see how the rest do around us and whether we can actually push up the table a little bit. With that all said and done, I think it's high time we get through to our first game of the episode. It is the match against Sampadoria. And this is the team that we have selected for this game against Sampadoria. And the team is De Favrio, continues in goal. Beste, Baxvanos, Carante and Pavlev as our backline. It is notable that Farabajoli is on his way back from injury, so he's hopefully just a couple of games away from being back in the team. Fagioli and Ladanetti in central midfield with Stepovic and Clark as the attacking midfield with Ambrose and Ravgalia up front. Corillano, Albertini, Bergatinoli, Magazoo, Calpai, De Paolo, George, Visconti, Emasso, Nasty, Pellegrini and Vrekris are all on the bench. Carolino there because Minelli was injured and has been he's coming back from injury as well. Right, hopefully that is set up right. Pavlev and Baxvenos not 100% fit. Pavlev on for Zappella and Ladanetti is in for Sabri compared to last match. Pavlev is glad to be back in the team. And hopefully we can do a reasonable job. As I say, Sampadoria are second in the table and doing very, very well. Right, let's go and cause an upset. Pumpfist, got faith in you. Ravgalier, got faith in you. And we'll say the same to the goalkeeper. And hopefully that will do the job. Sabri is suspended. How big of an absence will he be today? These things happen, so it's up to the squad to make sure we don't miss him too much. Your team amongst possession leaders in Zero or Sampadoria are not. If they park the bus, are you prepared to break them down? It'll be awkward. They'll be hard to break down. Can we do it? We'll certainly try. We'll do our best. A 1-2, drawn 1, lost 2 in our last 5 games, where Sampadoria have won 4 and drawn 1, unbeaten in 5. So, as I said, it's going to be a difficult task today. For sure. We're in 18th. They are in 2nd. But stranger things have happened. It isn't easy here in Serie A, and I guess we've said that we would be fighting relegation, and that has been how it's carved out. Pavlev with the throw into Ladanetti. Clark comes inside. He's lost the ball. And they come forward. I guess the other question is, if we do lose, by how many? That's well cut out by Pavlev. To Clark. Forward to Pavlev. Pavlev to Rovgalier. Back to Clark. I thought it was Pavlev then. Pavlev, Clark to Ladanetti inside. He finds Clark to Fagioli. Nice movement of the ball here. Rovgalier, Pavlev. Back to Ladanetti being the corner man then. Beste, Stepovic. Back to Beste. Beste through to Stepovic. And he was going to try and get that down the near post, but the goalkeeper was having none of it. Shut the door. Beste with the corner. In comes the corner. It's headed clear, and they will have a counter-attack on. 2 against 2 at the minute. And defenders getting back into place now, but careful that he's going to knock that back. And a shot from outside the area, but it was over the top. They have a free kick now. Just inside their half. It's gone out very wide and crossed the ball in. It's headed clear by Carante, who has picked up a yellow card, I notice. And a shot from outside the area, and Gabbiadini gets the goal for Sampadoria. 10 minutes on the clock. And we give him too much space. Way too much space. And big clubs like this with good players will punish you for sure. Too busy worrying about whether he was offside or not. And we succumbed. Beste to Stepovic. Beste. Ladanetti. If we can get back in on this very soon. That was cut out. And that's gone over the top and been beaten. And number 2. Very quick counter-attack. And we lose the ball. We're in trouble. 15 minutes gone now. And we are 2 goals down. And Carante never in the race. Really slow. Looked like he's a bit of a cart horse. And De Favrio is getting punished yet again. Right, all we can do at this point in time is to berate the team. Not being completely undone, that's the thing. We've just not taken the chances that we've had. It's been pretty even. We can get a goal back. Who knows? Best day to Fagioli. The only danger is if we give this away. Ladanetti back to Baxvenos. Pavlev. Clark. I think we certainly have missed our two central defenders playing together. Crossed in and a goal from Ambrose. Is he going to be offside though? He's going to be offside and it's not going to count. Yep. Here he is. The line draws. They've stepped out and he's well put away by Ambrose, but he's got caught offside as he has done in previous games as well. As we head down to half time, as I say, it's fairly even. And I think we can be very disappointed that we've conceded 2 goals in that first half. 6 shots, 3 on target, 60% of the possession against 4 and 3, an XG of 0.72 against 0.31. Definitely, we've been caught and undone by the counter-attack, and we need to work out how we're going to get back into this game. It's half-time. We'll be back for part 2. And you come back and join us for the second half, and we are getting underway. Rovgalia back to Fagioli as we start this second half. No changes at half time. Fagioli and Beste interacting together there. Beste to Fagioli, crosses the ball in. He's hit the crossbar, and Rovgalia is offside again. And they are on the attack. Sampadoria crossing that one in, but he's not got there. I'm not sure who that was coming back and making it was Rovgalia trying to win the ball back. Didn't make it. Over the top. Baxvenos cuts that down to Stepovic. Baxvenos, Fagioli out wide to Clark. Clark now on a bit of a run. He's pushed it out wide to Pavlev. Come on, Pavlev. Get that ball in. He has crossed it deep, but it didn't do, and the counter-attack has won. Baxvenos wins that ball, though. Fagioli to Stepovic. Stepovic trying to get it out to Clark, and he's not there. He's off the ball, and they're in again. Number 3. Gabardini gets number 3. His second of the game, and the counter-attack has undone us again. Long ball, and Baxvenos this time is flat, and really don't know what to do to counter this. Ambrose is having a ridiculous game. I don't know whether to take him off and bring on a replacement, or whether to change the formation. But I don't know what to change the formation to. That's the thing. I guess the first thing to understand is opposition-wise, they are playing a 3-3-2-2, which is a really weird formation, but do we match up and see? Let's see if we can match up and see if this I'm not sure we can. Let's push these Beste and Pavlev forward. I'm not sure. Right, so how they've got it is 3 in here. So Cowpie would have to come on. And who's he going to come on for? Ambrose, I'm guessing. If we move Ambrose, bring Cowpie on, play the 3 defensive. Maybe Bax Vanos and Cowpie swap in places. And then they play 1 up front. I wonder if we do this and then right, let's do him as a deep line forward and then see what happens. Right, gone to 3 in defence then. Don't think it matches them up completely, but it might just do the trick. It doesn't, because they play 3 in defence and then 2 and 2. How do they do that then? Am I missing something here? It would almost be like being Fagioli in there. Right, so they haven't got 2 wide players, so they bring one forward and 1 drops into here. Okay. Beste and Ladanetti now picked up yellow cards. Let's get through to 80 minutes. They have a free kick now, which is annoying and a bit worrying. Crosses the ball in. It's headed over the top, though, on this occasion. Right, we're nearly 80 minutes on. Let's have a look and see if we can finish matching them up. Ladanetti is a defensive midfielder, so we can drop him in there. Stepovic can play midfield left, but not midfield central. Clark can play up front alongside Ravgalier. So if we bring Stepovic in there, and then we need to look for a central midfield player. Play him as the advanced forward. We'll play him as a pressing forward. And then we just need to replace Stepovic at this point in time. So Stepovic will be replaced by De Paula. And we're going to do that. Go to more positive, I think. And do we need to replace Clark up front now? Who have we got? We've got Nasty and we've got Magazoo. Let's replace Clark with Magazoo and see if we can get anything back here. 3 goals down. We're not going to win this or get it back completely. They have sort of picked it up in this second half, not possession-wise. And now we've got tired legs out there. Fagioli and Pavlev getting tired. We did nullify them pretty much as the game wore on there, but a 3-0 loss is what we've ended up with. It's one of those days. No, we were never in it, really. And a 3-0 loss is going to hit us hard. So I dominated the ball, 65% possession, but you somehow find yourself on the losing side. That's what happens when you don't take your chances. Gabardine scoring a well-struck effort on top corner, 20 minutes. Is that particularly impressive? Yeah. I think that's it. We are down into 19th now on goal difference with those 3 goals that have been put past us, and a win, but nothing more than a win against Torino. If we lose to Torino, we are back on the bottom of the table and fearing for the sack, I would think. And club vision wise, how are we doing? All right. We've got B minus, so we're not too bad. Satisfied that we're fighting bravely against relegation. Okay, we're not imminent danger of getting sacked. That's for sure. Right, 4 days to the Torino game. We'll be back for that game. And you come back and join us, the team that are going to play Torino, and a bit of a change in formation. So we've gone to a similar formation as Sampadoria have been very successful with. So we'll see if this works. Del Favrio in goal, Baxvanos, Farabagioli and Calpai are our defensive line, with Visconti, Ladanetti and Pavlev are playing just in front of them, with Sabri and Meta playing as the conventional midfield. Clark and Ravgallier up front. Corellano, Albertini, Stepovic, Ambrose, Zappella, Vrikris, Nasty, Pellegrini, Magazu, George, Nicotora and Masso are all on the bench. We have a number of injuries which have caused us to have a bit of a shuffle around. Carante is injured, is coming back from injury, and on the left side we've got Beste is suspended, so hence Visconti is back in for his first game for a while. Farabagioli can play, but he's not 100%. So let's see how we go with this one. We're going to go balanced to start off with, but I'm thinking that we may need to go to positive, see how we go. Balance might just be a bit too defensive for this one. Nobody expects us to get a result. Enjoy playing without pressure. What are you doing to improve Catania of having the worst defence in SerieA? You're 17th in Serie A, a form table after a poor recent run. Can you turn things around today? It could just take one result for us to go on more positive run, and I've made that clear to the team. We've had a team meeting, which has hopefully helped. And the game is underway. They have the early highlight, blocked by Pavlev and blocked a second time. Baxvanos gets it clear, and the ball coming forward. Not very well being defensive, but that's well blocked. Ball comes in and it's cleared upfield. Oh, and it's no good if a player gets in behind you, and they have. We could be bottom of the table, guys, at the end of this one, and I'm at a loss to think of what we can do. We're going to have to look for a formation that works. We've tried all sorts of combinations here, and it's just not working. De Favreau is having a torrid time, and Manelli, we can't bring him back in because he's injured. I don't want to watch it a third time. Tight offside, not that tight. Right, as thought, we may have go positive here. And do you know how sometimes when you're playing FM, you just wish you could get the sack? That's where I am at the minute. I'm feeling very much like the sack would not be a great sadness to me. We've lost our way here. Maybe coming up into SerieA too quickly. And that's over the top again. And that's the way they're going to beat us, is to go over the top of the defence. And that's over the top. It's just all Torino. Gets that one forward, but not getting it forward to anybody. It's just defending it. And Verdi's in again. Puts it wide this time. In fact, I don't think he did. I think it was going in. I think De Favreau saved that. Headed clear. Ravgalia now picks up the loose ball. He's got no support and he's been tackled. And obviously nothing came of any free kick. Headed down. Visconti, Ladanetti, Meta, Ravgalia. Ravgalia goes back to Ladanetti. Goes out wide now to Visconti. Sabri through to Clark. And Clark pulls a save out of the goalkeeper. That's looking a bit more positive. Visconti with the cross in. It's nobody there and they've got a counter on. Verdi is in again. Well tackled by Sabri and wins the ball. That last ditch tackle has saved the day. We've come back into this game throughout the first half. As you see, XG-wise, we're back in it. Not had the shots and the shots on target, so we need to be producing a bit more. We'll be right back with the second half. And you come back and join us for the second half as they get the game underway. And we start with the highlight. Pavlev winning that ball nicely. And that's the end of the highlight. We have a throw in on the far side. Pavlev to Ravgalia. Back to Pavlev. Pavlev crosses it in. Doesn't get as far as our players. So no chances from that one. And they build again from the back. And they come forward. Out wide. Ball in. Farah Bajoli heads that one clear. Nice to see him back in the team. Cross it in and well blocked. They still have the ball and they're through. Del Favrio offside. Brindelli. The question is, do we stick with this 3-3-2 or do we change it and match them up and see if we can get in? 50 minutes gone. Temptation is to do exactly that. Right, what have we got? Sabri can go out wide that way. Clark can go out wide that way. Meta and Ladanetti. We have three in defence. That's the only thing. Ravgalia. Ladanetti has a Mazzala. Deep line playmaker. Mazzala on support. Clark goes to attacking. Sabri will go as attacking inside forward. And we'll play with that for the moment and see how we get on. It might be that we take off one of our defenders and bring on another player up front. They're playing with a defensive midfielder. We're not going to play with that defensive midfielder at the moment. And Pavlev is tired. We're going to an attacking thing. Who's going to come on for Pavlev? It's going to be Albertini, I'm guessing. It's Albertini coming on for him. And we know he can do a job when required. When required. Let's try that again. Visconti picking up a yellow card. He throws it into Sabri. Mata. Sabri crosses in. Didn't quite make it. Ladanetti, lovely shot from outside. His first goal of the season. And what a time to score it. Can we get back in this and win it? 75 minutes on the clock. 15 minutes to play. Headed out. Ladanetti decided to have a go from range. And this time was on target. That's better. Free kick, Visconti. Backs Vanos. Straight at the goalkeeper. And Ladanetti now is tired. Magazoo. He's not the player to go in there. We don't have a player that can replace Ladanetti, I don't think. We have attacking midfielders, but we don't have central midfielders. Vicaris isn't the man either. Sabri can play in there. We could switch Sabri and put him in that role. And then we just need to switch Ladanetti for Stepovic on that left side. That's what we are going to do. And we still have one sub left. Ball comes forward. It's headed down. Verdi is on it though. And danger is pending. They've cut it back. But De Favrio saves on this occasion. What's he going to do? He's going to long ball it. Ravgalier. And I thought that was going to be cut out then on that far side. But it's not. And they build again. Tackle. Good tackle, Ladanetti. He's not come off yet. Clark goes forward. Can he get cross the ball in? Cross the ball in. It's come in and it's hit the crossbar. We are getting closer and closer. And Stepovic comes on for Ladanetti. Visconti and headed down, but it was headed straight at the goalkeeper. Mata is tired now. And maybe that's our last change. Bearing in mind, we haven't got a central midfield. Magazoo, he's going to have to stay out there, is Mata. We've got a few tired now. Jack Clark. And we're going to bring Ambrose on for him. That's going to be our final change. Can Ambrose make a name for himself? Super sub. Can he? Can he? No. But he's going to be a draw. And we did come back into the game reasonably well. And didn't make a complete mess of ourselves. Looked a lot better. Enjoyed Ladanetti's goal. A goal. It has now been some time since you last tasted victory. How is your team coping? And can see the players desperately want to win, and they will work harder and harder until they get it. I think that's pretty much where it is. We are just outside the relegation zone, so that didn't do us any harm. Spezia still have to play though, so we could end up back in there. Who have Spezia got to play? One of the teams near the top, so let's see how that one pans out. We don't have any let up though, because Milan is our next game. It's not going to be on camera, but it is our next game. We're going to send 5 in a row without winning. And Spezia have played now. We do end up 17th after all the games have been played. Sampadoria beating Roma to be top of the table. Atalanta beating Spezia 2-0. So as it stands, we are 17th in the table. 10 games played and a long way to go, I know. But that's where we're at so far. Well, what can I say? Milan and Udinese are games off camera. And we'll be back for 2 in a row against Atalanta. 2 in a row, home in Serie A, away in the Coppa Italia, and we'll see how we get on against them. I think. Right, okay. It has actually worked now. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Keeps you up to date with all future episodes of the Sicilian Defence and our sister series, To Be a Legend, new series, and also new series as they are released. New episodes of the Sicilian Defence are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, why not follow me on Twitter? At JustOffside2 is where you need to be. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 34. It's out on Tuesday. Until then, goodbye.